Hello, welcome. Today I have another ink review video for you. This one's by the Birmingham Pen Company and it is called Byzantium. And I'm excited to see how this ink looks. Let's go ahead and pull this out. They do come in these matte paper boxes so that you can put like a spot of ink on the top. That way you can tell which ink it is without opening the box up. So here's how the bottles come. They're glass bottles and they're very generous with this amount of ink that they give you. So I will leave a link down below where you can get their inks. They do sell out pretty quick. If they don't have the one you want, just wait. They have like a list you can sign up for where they will email you when it's back in stock. And usually when something comes back in stock, it's only in stock for a very short amount of time and then it sells out again. So if you see something you like, I recommend grabbing it while you can. Okay, I'm going to put down quite a bit of this here. And we'll see, so far, this looks like a very, very dark gray of some kind. All right, let's get this name on here. Okay. And this is by Birmingham Pen Company. Okay, I am going to put this under the fan to dry and I will be right back. Okay, I am back with some copy paper. I always like to test these inks out on copy paper just in case that's all you have available, like if you're at work or school and you just want to know, will this ink do okay on cheap paper? So I'm going to test that first. Did not mean to redip that. I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. Okay, and this is copy paper. Alrighty. And yeah, it's a very dark gray, like a, I don't know, I'm trying to detect what those undertones are and I'm not sure. Maybe like a dark purple-ish toned gray, perhaps? I'm not sure. All right, and this is HP 32 paper, and HP 32 is another type of copy paper. It just has a smoother finish, and the ink performs a little bit better on it. So this is a good alternative if you don't want to use copy paper or cheap paper, but you don't want to get something like Tomo River. And this is HP 32. And if there are any other colors you'd like to see me review, just leave a link, or sorry, not a link, I apologize. Leave a comment, and if I have the ink or if I can get it, then we'll do the review. All right, here we go. All right, so there is Byzantium on the HP 32. Very, very nice. A little bit more even color on that, which is good. Okay, let's try the Tomo River. And of course, we'll wait for everything to dry and then check it all out at the end as usual. All right. And Tomo River paper typically brings out the different properties of the ink really well. I like it. That's what I have in my journal. All right, this is Tomo River. And we'll draw some lines. There we go. If you've tried any of Birmingham Pen Company's inks, let me know what your favorites are. Whoops. I like their, let's see, I love their sterling silver. I use that a lot. And they have another beautiful one called Magnolia Mirage and a couple others that are super, super pretty. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on the swatch and see if it's dry. Okay, I'm back. So here is how this turned out. This is on copy paper. This is a great ink for copy paper. I don't see any feathering or anything, so even if all you have is just some cheap old paper laying around, this will probably work fine. This is HP 32. You can see already how rich and wonderful this color is. This almost looks black. I don't know how the camera's picking it up, but it's a very dark gray, and it's a very like a purple toned gray, I think. That's how I would describe it. It's like a very dark gray purple. So it's an interesting color. It's not just plain black or gray or whatever. This would be a really good work safe color, I think, because it doesn't look like, it's not like neon green or something where somebody might raise an eyebrow at that. And here it is on the Tomo River paper, and I don't know if the camera will show this, but right here there's like a little bit of like a halo effect going on. And anyway, this is a very pretty and complex color, and there is a tiny bit of shading, not a whole lot, but there is some, and it seems to, I'm trying to just decide how to describe this. It doesn't look just black or just gray on the page, but it doesn't really look purple either. And I don't know, it's a really pretty color, very nice and unusual. And I don't have a whole lot of blacks because, black or like plain blue inks that don't have like a shading or something, some sort of special quality to it. And I wouldn't categorize this in that at all. Like I wouldn't look at this and think, oh, that's a black ink. There's something special about it that just makes it stand out. This is a really nice color. So here's how the swatch turned out. And I think the swatch kind of shows better what I'm talking about. You can see up here where it's a little bit lighter, it looks like a really dark purple, kind of, like a purpley gray. And then when you get down here and it gets darker, there's almost like kind of a sheen almost of something else, like a dark gray. And then down in the writing here, you can kind of see. In person, it's a lot more striking than it is on the camera, I think. But this definitely, to me, looks like a really dark purple with like a black or a dark gray, not black, I'm sorry, but like a really dark gray something to it. Like it's, I don't know, it's like the dark gray is preventing this from looking like just a purple ink, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, this is a really nice color. And if you were looking for something really different and you didn't want, you wanted like basically something that would substitute a black ink in your pen, this might be a good one to go to. I really like this. I'm going to have to try this out in my journal and see how that goes. So this is a really different one. And if you found this helpful at all, and if you found this interesting, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to see more. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.